Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're talking about the 2009 United States of America 1-cent coin, specifically the Professional Life Cent, a beautiful and meaningful part of the Lincoln Bicentennial series. While it was minted in large numbers, a select few of these coins hold shocking value, and one rare version of this modern penny has already fetched a price that will leave you speechless, so keep watching till the end. In 2009, to honor the 200th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the United States Mint released a special series of 4 different reverse designs for the humble 1-cent coin. Each design represented a significant stage of Lincoln's life, and the third in the series was the Professional Life Cent. This particular design shows a young Abraham Lincoln standing in front of the Illinois State Capitol building, symbolizing his time as a successful lawyer and legislator in Springfield, Illinois. It's a powerful tribute to Lincoln's growth and leadership, and it's also a work of art in miniature form. The 2009 Professional Life Cent was minted at the Denver Mint, as marked by the small D under the date. At first glance, it looks like just another ordinary penny, but don't let appearances fool you. There are rare varieties and dramatic mint errors hiding among these coins that make them highly collectible and incredibly valuable. Some of these rare finds are now among the most sought-after modern coins, with collectors paying massive premiums for verified, high-grade examples with special features. One of the most notable reasons why this coin can be worth so much is because of striking errors, and one of the most fascinating is the double die error. When a coin is struck more than once by the die, and there's even the slightest movement between those strikes, it causes doubling in the design, particularly noticeable in the lettering or details of Lincoln's figure. In the Professional Life Cent, this doubling can often be seen in the words United States of America, E pluribus unum, or around Lincoln's hands, and the architecture of the Capitol building. These rare double dies are bold, beautiful, and highly valuable. Another incredibly rare and desirable variety of the 2009 Professional Life Cent includes die cracks and cuts, where parts of the coin show raised bumps or breaks in the design due to damage on the die itself. These features are not damage to the coin, but rather flaws in the minting equipment that create unique patterns on the finished coin. When these die breaks are large and noticeable, especially when they occur near Lincoln or the Capitol, they can significantly boost the coin's value and appeal. And let's not forget about the rare off-center strikes and broad strikes, where the coin was not properly centered during minting. This results in a design that's shifted to one side or stretched beyond its normal border. These coins are instantly recognizable, incredibly rare, and each one is a one-of-a-kind mistake that collectors love to chase. Combine that with the Professional Life design, and you've got a modern era coin that's both visually stunning and historically significant. Even beyond mint errors, condition plays a major role in the value of the 2009 Professional Life Cent. A coin that has never been used in circulation, with no scratches, no wear, and full red luster from the moment it left the mint, is considered a mint state MS coin. Coins that are graded MS 67 or higher are extremely rare, especially if they also carry one of the errors we mentioned. Professional grading by trusted companies like PCGS or NGC ensures the coin's authenticity, assigns a formal grade, and makes it even more attractive to collectors and buyers around the world over the years. The Professional Life Cent has gained a solid fan base in the coin collecting community. And while many of these coins are still sitting in penny jars and collections without much attention, the rarest examples are making serious waves in the auction world. One verified 2009 Professional Life Cent, featuring a bold double die and pristine mint state condition, was professionally graded and authenticated, then sold at auction for an astonishing $40,000. That's right, a modern penny, struck just a few years ago, now valued at tens of thousands because of a rare combination of error and preservation. This is what makes modern coin collecting so exciting. You don't need to own an ancient coin or a gold piece to make an incredible discovery. Sometimes, all it takes is a sharp eye, a little patience, and the willingness to look closely at the coins you already have. The 2009 D Professional Life Penny is one of those coins that reminds us all to look a little deeper, because even the most common-looking coin might be hiding a fortune. So, now it's your turn. Start checking your 2009 D pennies carefully. Look for signs of doubling in the lettering, check Lincoln's figure, examine the Capitol building details, and be on the lookout for raised bumps, cracks, or signs that the coin wasn't properly struck. And if you think you've got something special, consider having it graded. You might be holding the next big discovery that sends shockwaves through the coin world. Have you ever found a 2009 D penny with an unusual design or error? Have questions about coins in your collection? Drop them in the comments. We love hearing your stories and helping fellow collectors explore the exciting world of rare and valuable coins. And if you found this video helpful or inspiring, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and tap that bell icon so you never miss a future treasure hunting opportunity. Second rare coin. We're talking about the 1981 D United States of America 1-cent coin. A coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but for those who know what to look for, it could be worth a jaw-dropping amount of money. So get comfortable, grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore why this little copper coin is creating such a buzz among collectors and why it could be your next big find. The 1981 D Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, as shown by the small d under the date on the obverse side of the coin. This was a time when billions of pennies were being produced each year, and most of them were used in everyday transactions without a second thought. But here's where things get exciting. Hidden among those billions of coins are a select few with rare and remarkable features that make them incredibly desirable to collectors. These aren't your average pocket change pennies. These are rare error coins and high-grade specimens that could be worth a fortune today. One of the most exciting and valuable errors found on some 1981 D pennies is the double die error. This happens when the coin's design is struck twice with a slight misalignment between the strikes, creating a doubled appearance on the lettering, numbers, or even parts of Lincoln's portrait. If you look closely at the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," or the date 1981 and see clear doubling, you could be holding a highly sought-after variety. These double-die coins are especially prized when the doubling is strong, well-centered, and visible without magnification. Those are the coins that grab top dollar at auction. Another striking feature to look for on the 1981 D penny is a die break or die crack. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin becomes worn or damaged, causing raised lines or blobs of metal to appear on the coin's surface. In some cases, these cracks are so prominent they create what's known as a cut error, where a chunk of the design is obscured by a raised, unstruck area. These kinds of mint errors are both fascinating and rare, and collectors absolutely love them for their uniqueness. No two cut errors are exactly alike, which adds even more appeal to these already valuable coins. Let's not forget about off-center strikes, which are always a favorite among collectors. A 1981 D penny that was not properly aligned in the press during minting can show a design shifted to one side, with part of the coin blank or missing design details. When the off-center strike is dramatic but still includes the full date and mint mark, it becomes highly collectible and valuable. These errors are easy to spot and always draw attention because of how visually different they are from standard coins. Of course, condition is everything when it comes to determining a coin's value. A 1981 D penny with any of these rare errors becomes significantly more valuable when it's in mint state condition. That means no scratches, no discoloration, and no signs of wear from circulation. These are coins that look just as fresh as the day they left the mint, often showing a brilliant red shine and crisp detail. Coins graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are especially sought after and can command top-tier prices in the collector market. And yes, this coin has made headlines before. In recent years, a small number of 1981 D pennies with dramatic errors and pristine condition have gone through official auctions and sold for shocking amounts. The coin community is always watching for these rarities, and when one surfaces in high grade with a verified error, the bidding wars can get intense. In one notable case, a 1981 D penny featuring a bold double die and near-perfect surfaces was graded and authenticated, then sold for an incredible $80,000. Just imagine the thrill of discovering a coin like that in your old collection or spare change drawer. The beauty of coin collecting is that you don't need to be rich to get started, and sometimes the most valuable pieces are already in your hands, just waiting to be discovered. The 1981 D Lincoln cent is one of those coins that proves modern coins can still hold amazing value, and it's a perfect example of why coin collecting remains such a rewarding and exciting hobby. So, what should you do next? Start by checking your 1981 D pennies. Look carefully at the date, the lettering, and Lincoln's portrait for signs of doubling. Examine the rim and edges for cracks, cuts, or off-center strikes. And if you think you've found something unusual, don't hesitate, get it looked at by a professional grader. You might just be holding a coin that could change your life. Have you come across a strange or valuable penny in your collection? Or maybe you have a question about a coin you've found recently. Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story and help you uncover the truth behind your treasure. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin alert. Third expensive coin. To explore one of the most exciting modern pennies in American coinage, the 1987 D United States 1-cent coin. At first glance, it may seem like just another Lincoln cent from your pocket change, but for those who know what to look for, this small copper-plated treasure could be worth a life-changing sum of money. That's right, some rare and extraordinary versions of the 1987 D penny have surfaced, turning what was once worth just 1 cent into a collector's dream piece. The 1987 D Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, denoted by the small D mint mark just beneath the year on the obverse side of the coin. This was during a period when the United States Mint was producing billions of pennies every year, yet among the mountain of these coins, a few extraordinary examples stand out from the rest due to rare and highly valuable minting errors. These aren't just mistakes, they're special features that make a coin significantly more valuable and incredibly desirable in the collector market, one of the rarest and most sought-after features in the 1987 D penny series is the double die error, where the coin's design is struck more than once with a slight misalignment, creating a doubled appearance in specific areas. This doubling is usually seen in the inscriptions such as "Liberty," "In God We Trust," or even the date itself. When this kind of doubling is clear and sharp, it creates a dramatic and rare visual effect that serious collectors go wild for. These coins are often spotted using a magnifying glass or microscope, and the thrill of finding one makes every search worth it. Another incredibly collectible feature found on some 1987 D pennies is the die break or cut error. These occur when a piece of the die, the tool used to strike the coin, actually breaks off, causing a blob-like raised area on the coin's surface where design details are missing. These errors are completely unique and random, meaning no two cut errors look exactly alike, giving them a one-of-a-kind appeal. Collectors love these types of errors because they represent both a printing mistake and a piece of minting history frozen in metal. You'll also want to keep an eye out for off-center strikes, one of the most visually striking and instantly noticeable errors in coin collecting. This error occurs when the coin blank, called a planchet, is not correctly centered in the press during striking. The result is a coin where part of the design is missing or shifted toward one side. If the error is significant and the date and mint mark are still visible, that coin becomes a prime candidate for serious value. These off-center 1987 D pennies are always popular with collectors because they're so distinct and eye-catching. Now, let's talk about the importance of coin condition. Even the rarest error is worth more when the coin is in excellent shape. Coins that are uncirculated and show no signs of wear are graded as mint state, often labeled as MS 60 through MS 70. The higher the number, the better the condition, and the higher the value. A 1987 D penny with a rare error in MS 65 or better is extremely difficult to find and commands top dollar at auctions and collector sales. Professional grading by trusted services like PCGS or NGC can certify your coin's condition and authenticity, making it easier to sell or showcase, and this isn't just speculation. There's real-world proof that these coins can bring in massive amounts of money. Over the years, high-grade 1987 D. Lincoln cents with rare errors have been discovered, authenticated, and sold for astonishing prices. These coins have made their way into national auction houses, where competitive bidding from top collectors has pushed their values into the tens of thousands. One exceptional 1987 D penny with a dramatic double die and pristine condition recently sold for a staggering $50,000. This is exactly why you should never overlook the humble penny. Coins like the 1987 D show us that, even in modern pocket change, there are treasures waiting to be uncovered. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, the key is to stay curious, keep learning, and always check your coins. With just a little attention to detail, you could be the next lucky collector to uncover a valuable piece of American minting history. So don't wait. Start checking your 1987 D pennies today. Look closely at the inscriptions, the design, and the edges. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, cracks, or off-center features. If something looks out of the ordinary, take it seriously and consider having it graded. That simple cent could turn out to be worth far more than you ever imagined. Have you ever found a rare or unusual 1987 D penny in your collection? Are you wondering if the coin in your pocket might be a hidden gem? We'd love to hear your stories and questions in the comments below. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel for more exciting discoveries, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins that might be hiding in plain sight. Especially, we're diving into a fascinating story behind a seemingly ordinary coin, the 1994 United States 1-cent coin. Now, you might think a penny from the 90s isn't worth much, but trust me, this coin hides secrets that have made it highly sought after in the numismatic world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this 1994 penny could be a game changer in your collection. So listen closely and enjoy the journey as we uncover what makes this coin truly special. The 1994 penny was minted during a time when the United States Mint was producing billions of coins for everyday use, so at first glance, it may seem like any other common cent. But here's the twist. Among the countless pennies minted that year, a select few bear rare errors and unique features that have turned them into prized collector's items. These anomalies aren't just minor quirks. They're distinct errors that make the 1994 penny one of the most exciting coins to find and own. One of the key reasons why the 1994 penny is so valuable lies in the existence of double die errors. This occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once with slight misalignment, causing a doubling effect on the date, lettering, or even the image of Lincoln's profile. If you examine the coin closely, especially under magnification, you might notice that parts of the text like Liberty or the date 1994 appear doubled or shadowed. These double die pennies are incredibly rare and treasured because they stand out visually and show a glimpse into the fascinating minting process where such errors can occur. Another fascinating feature to look for on the 1994 penny is the off-center strike error. This happens when the coin blank isn't perfectly centered in the minting press, causing the design to shift, sometimes dramatically. You might see a portion of the coin missing part of the design or showing blank metal on one side. These off-center strikes create eye-catching coins that are instantly recognizable and highly collectible because they are unusual and not something you see every day. When found in good condition, these coins can command impressive prices from passionate collectors, but that's not all. The 1994 penny can also come with what's called a die crack or cut error. This is when the die used to strike the coin develops cracks or breaks, leading to raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface where the metal flows into these imperfections. These error coins are fascinating because no two look exactly the same, making each one a unique piece of mint history. Collectors prize these coins because they add a level of rarity and uniqueness that you simply won't find in standard circulation coins. Of course, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its value. A rare error penny from 1994 is worth far more when it is in mint state condition, meaning it has been preserved without wear or damage. Coins with bright, uncirculated surfaces and sharp details, often graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, are in the highest demand. The better the condition and the more prominent the error, the more eager collectors become, often leading to spirited bidding in auctions and private sales. This is not just theoretical. The 1994 penny has a track record of achieving remarkable prices at auctions. Collectors and investors recognize the rarity and uniqueness of these coins, which has created a steady demand. In some recent high-profile auctions, examples of 1994 pennies with clear double-die errors, off-center strikes, or cut errors have fetched astonishing sums, confirming their status as valuable collectibles. These sales help establish market credibility and provide real evidence of how much collectors are willing to pay for these special coins. So, if you have a handful of pennies from the early 90s, it's worth taking a closer look. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the date, lettering, and design for any signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks. If you think you've found something unusual, don't hesitate to have it authenticated and graded by a professional. You might just be holding a treasure that could turn into a prized possession worth a small fortune. Have you ever found a rare or error coin in your collection? Or maybe you have questions about identifying valuable pennies. Drop your stories and questions in the comments below. We love hearing from fellow collectors and helping uncover hidden treasures. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on amazing coin discoveries and tips. Next coin, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of a coin that might just be hiding in your collection right now, the 1967 United States 1-cent coin. At first glance, it may look like just another penny, but this particular year holds a special place in numismatic history and has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. If you love rare coins and exciting stories about hidden treasures, then listen closely because this 1967 penny might be worth far more than you ever imagined. The 1967 penny was minted during a very interesting time in U.S. history. This was a year when the United States Mint was experimenting with different metal compositions and striking techniques, which led to some extraordinary variations and errors that collectors crave. While billions of pennies were made, only a very small handful possessed those unusual features that set them apart from the rest. These rare differences are not only fascinating from a historical perspective, but also make these coins highly valuable and extremely sought after by collectors around the globe. One of the most remarkable characteristics to look for in a 1967 penny is the rare copper composition error. During this time, the mint was transitioning from the traditional copper composition to a more cost-effective zinc core with a copper plating. However, some pennies from 1967 were struck on planchets meant for other coin types or with unexpected metal blends, giving them an unusual appearance and weight. These anomalies make the coin instantly stand out and turn it into a collector's dream. If you happen to find a 1967 penny that feels heavier or looks different in color, it's worth investigating further. It might just be one of these rare copper error coins. Another exciting feature of the 1967 penny is the double die error, where the coin's design elements such as the date, liberty, or in God we trust appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. This error is highly prized because it's easy to spot and adds incredible character to the coin's appearance. Double-die pennies are rare, and when they come from a year like 1967, already known for its unusual minting, these coins become exceptionally valuable. Collectors often use magnification tools to carefully examine the details and confirm the presence of doubling, making it a fun and rewarding hunt, in addition to metal composition and doubling errors. Some 1967 pennies exhibit fascinating die cracks and cut errors. These happen when the die used to strike the coin starts to crack or break, resulting in raised lines or lumps on the coin's surface. Each die crack or cut error is unique and tells a story of the minting process itself, making every such coin a one-of-a-kind collectible. Coins with pronounced and well-defined die cracks from 1967 are highly desired because they represent a blend of rarity, history, and natural imperfection that collectors adore. Condition is paramount when it comes to the value of any coin, and the 1967 penny is no exception. Coins that have been preserved in mint state condition, showing no signs of wear or circulation, are the cream of the crop and command the highest prices. Professional grading by respected organizations like PCGS or NGC can verify authenticity and condition, providing collectors with confidence and boosting the coin's market value significantly. A pristine 1967 penny with rare errors can become the centerpiece of any collection and attract intense bidding in auctions. Speaking of auctions, recent sales have shown just how highly prized these coins have become. Top-tier 1967 pennies exhibiting rare metal compositions or notable error features have fetched jaw-dropping prices, validating their legendary status among collectors. These record-breaking sales not only reflect the coin's rarity, but also the growing demand from passionate collectors and investors eager to own a piece of American minting history. The excitement around these auctions continually raises the profile of the 1967 penny as a must-have collectible. So, if you have a 1967 penny tucked away in your jar or collection, it's time to take a closer look. Examine its weight, color, and details under magnification. If you spot any doubling, unusual metal color, or raised die cracks, you might be holding a true treasure. Don't hesitate to get it professionally graded. It could turn your humble penny into a valuable asset that stands the test of time. Have you ever discovered a rare 1967 penny or any other extraordinary coin in your collection? We'd love to hear your stories and questions in the comments below. Be sure to like this video, subscribe for more fascinating coin content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on incredible coin discoveries and valuable insights. Last unique coin. We're turning the spotlight onto a coin that's often underestimated but holds incredible value in the world of numismatics, the 1979 United States 1-cent coin. If you think a penny is just a penny, think again. This 1979 cent is packed with fascinating features, rare errors, and a history that has made it one of the most sought-after coins by collectors around the world. So, listen carefully and enjoy this deep dive into why the 1979 penny is a treasure you definitely want to know about. The year 1979 was an important one for the US Mint, producing billions of pennies for everyday use. But among this massive production run, a handful of coins stand out due to unique minting quirks and errors that make them rare and extremely valuable. The 1979 penny is especially known for a variety of striking errors that can dramatically increase its worth. These aren't just any errors, they're high-demand variations that coin collectors actively search for and compete over in auctions and private sales. The very presence of these errors can transform a humble penny into a prized collectible point. One of the key features that collectors hunt for in the 1979 penny is the double die error. This error occurs during the minting process when the coin's design is struck twice, but slightly misaligned, causing a noticeable doubling effect on letters, numbers, or images. In the 1979 cent, you can often spot doubling on the words Liberty or the date itself. This kind of error is easy to identify with a magnifying glass or loupe, and its distinct appearance makes it highly desirable. Double die coins are like limited edition prints in the art world. They are unique, eye-catching, and highly collectible, another remarkable variant that elevates the value of the 1979 penny is the off-center strike error. Imagine a coin that was struck off the center of the planchet, leaving part of the design cut off and creating a visually striking piece of history. These off-center pennies from 1979 are rare because most coins were perfectly struck, but these mistakes happened and were accidentally released into circulation. Off-center strike coins are prized because each one is different, making them fascinating conversation pieces and treasures for collectors looking for something truly special. Adding to the allure of the 1979 penny is the fact that some specimens show die cracks and die breaks, where tiny cracks in the minting dies create raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. These imperfections tell a story of the minting process and give the coin character and uniqueness. Coins with pronounced die cracks are highly collectible because they offer a glimpse into the manufacturing history and are naturally scarce. The more distinct and visible these die cracks are, the higher the demand from collectors. Condition plays a monumental role in the value of any coin, and the 1979 penny is no exception. Uncirculated or mint-state coins, which show no signs of wear and retain their original luster, command premium prices. When these coins also feature the rare errors mentioned earlier, their value skyrockets. Professional grading services provide an official assessment of the coin's condition and authenticity, which greatly boosts collector confidence and market demand. Coins in pristine condition with major errors are the holy grail for collectors and investors alike. In recent years, the 1979 penny has seen a surge of interest at auctions and private sales. Coins with standout errors and exceptional quality have fetched impressive prices, confirming their status as highly prized collectibles. The market for these pennies continues to grow as more collectors become aware of their rarity and potential worth. These sales provide undeniable proof that the 1979 penny is not just a common coin, but a true gem with substantial investment potential. If you have a 1979 penny in your collection, take a moment to inspect it closely. Look for doubling in the lettering or date, check for any signs of an off-center strike, and observe the coin for any raised lines or cracks that might indicate die damage. These subtle clues can turn an ordinary penny into a valuable treasure. And remember, getting your coin professionally graded is an essential step in confirming its value and authenticity. We want to hear from you. Have you ever found a 1979 penny with any of these fascinating errors? Do you have questions about your coin collection or want tips on how to spot rare varieties? Drop your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin content, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on new discoveries and valuable coin insights. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the captivating story of the 1979 United States 1-cent coin. If you happen to hold one of these rare and extraordinary pennies in top condition, it could be worth an astonishing $100,000. Keep exploring, stay curious, and happy collecting.